Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott is the highest-paid passer in the NFL, $60 million per year. And all eyes are on him heading into next season given his astronomical salary and the sky-high expectations for the team given the offseason moves they've made. The Cowboys bolstered their running back room with rookie fifth-round pick Jaden Blue plus veterans Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams, gave Prescott another weapon to throw to in former Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickens, and upgraded the protection in front of Prescott with first-round rookie guard Tyler Booker. With training camp just a few weeks away, it's no surprise that Prescott is a much-talked-about topic on social media, but he was trending on X earlier this week for a rather unforeseen reason. X user ML Football posted about Prescott's 1.4 GPA at Houghton High School, which was confirmed by Max Preps, in Louisiana, which got plenty of people talking in the comment section, good and bad. Police Garlight, this is wild. Police Garlight, Dallas, # Cowboys star quarterback Dak Prescott's high school GPA was a failing 1.4. Flushed face. The average GPA in the U.S. is generally between 3.0 and 3.5 for high school students, @_ML Football wrote. Expletive, I graduated with a far higher GPA than my quarterback. Skull, one fan wrote. Adds up face with tears of joy. Another fan added. Not a big fan of Dak's, but for a 1.4 GPA, he's not doing too bad for himself, one user stated. Expletive, Dak seems like a straight-edge guy, talk shit all you want, but he doesn't give 1.4 GPA vibes, maybe he was going through. Expletive, another user replied. And yet he's an NFL QB. He's not dumb by any stretch. He's just not clutch at all, but that's not IQ-driven, one fan commented. Didn't stop him from being the highest-paid QB in league history though, face with tears of joy, another fan quipped. While Prescott's exact college GPA isn't known, it should be noted he earned a bachelor's degree in educational psychology and a master's degree in workforce leadership from Mississippi State, where he was a two-time member of the SEC Academic Honor Roll. The 31-year-old Prescott has also stated in the past he wants to get a PhD in psychology at some point in the future. The Dallas Cowboys have been known for one thing over the last decade or so. They have an excellent track record when it comes to drafting offensive linemen in the first round. It all started in 2011 when the Cowboys took left tackle Tyron Smith. A Hall of Fame-level career would follow. In 2024, the Cowboys went the offensive line route in the first round again with Tyler Guyton, a right tackle who would play on the left side in Dallas. Guyton would have his share of hiccups as a rookie. As year 2 approaches, Guyton has one key factor by his side, Tyron Smith. The two have been grinding behind the scenes to get the former Oklahoma Sooner as ready as possible as he faces an important season in terms of his development. Per Smith, Guyton is taking the necessary steps to take his game to the next level. He wants to put in the work. He just needs a little technique work, which he's doing right now. I feel like it's going to be a different type of year for him to slow the game down and get the rookie nerves out. I think he's building more confidence in his technique because he's learning a lot more now. Guyton will certainly need to apply what he's learned once the pads come on for real games. As the left tackle, he's responsible for the blind side of quarterback Dak Prescott, who is coming off a torn hamstring and a history of injuries as of late. Keeping him upright is paramount, making Guyton's development essential. Smith played 13 seasons in Dallas. He dealt with a plethora of injuries that slowed him down in his latter years. But when healthy, Smith was one of the best left tackles in the league, and at one time was the standard. He ended up with 8 Pro Bowl nods and garnered All-Pro honors 5 times. Although he has some talent, Guyton will need to keep his feet on the pavement to reach the level of play that Smith achieved. However, he has the full support of the best that's ever played his position in Big D. I've told him before, I want you to be better than how I ever did it. It makes me feel good that another guy is wanting to strive to be better than me. All eyes will be on Guyton in 2025, and with good reason. If the next step is taken, the Cowboys' offense has a great shot of being productive. The top option may be 4-time All-Pro Justin Simmons, who is still a free agent after a year with the Atlanta Falcons. Simmons, 31, had 2 interceptions and 62 tackles in 16 games. He will turn 32 during the season. I think I would still choose Atlanta 10 times out of 10 if I were in the same situation as last year, Simmons said. But relative to where I am now, I'm being a little more discerning about where I'm going and where I want to call home for the next 2 years, 1 year, whenever. One candidate is number one on the list right now. The Dallas Cowboys would fit that bill, as the team demonstrated a sense of urgency to win with the changes it made this offseason. Even if it's just for one last hurrah, Simmons, who just received a new extension at strong safety, would make sense. Simmons is coming off his worst statistical year since 2017. The cost to sign him would likely be cheaper than a year ago, when he signed for $7.5 million with the Falcons. The Steelers' overall win line is set at 8.5 at BetMGM for next year. Our full BetMGM Sportsbook review shows you how to sign up and use the platform. For all the best Steelers futures bets, check out our expert insights. The Dallas Cowboys were one of the most disappointing teams in the NFL last season. A season-ending injury to Dak Prescott contributed to the Cowboys only winning 7 games and missing the playoffs. Hopefully the Cowboys can turn over a new leaf under new head coach Brian Schottenheimer. ESPN's Seth Walder released an article on Thursday grading each team's offseason. Walder was not kind to Dallas, giving them a C grade. Whaler was critical of many of the moves the Cowboys made this offseason. He also seemed to take issue with the Cowboys being quiet during NFL free agency. True to typical form, the Cowboys didn't make any major free agent splashes. Their big move came when they acquired Pickens and a 2027 sixth-round pick from the Steelers in exchange for a 2026 third-round pick and a 2027 fifth-round pick. Waldes noted that the move he disliked the most was letting Rico Dowdle walk in free agency. He also did not approve of Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders as suitable replacements. Dallas' running back situation is uninspiring, Walder explained. Dowdle left for Carolina for under $3 million despite a very good 2024 season. In his stead, the Cowboys brought in Williams, who had minus 84 rush yards over expectation in 2024 per NFL Next Gen Stats, and Sanders, minus 44. Dallas also drafted Jaden Blue in round 5.